Okay, let's try this again. So I'm right next to this gooseneck net nest, I wanted to say. This is the pond. The fish already managed to destroy my chatterbait again. So I'm gonna switch to a Whopper Plopper because they seem to be attacking better on the surface. I have the loon in 110. Lubo is live again. I know, Hans. I know. I don't know what happened the previous time. I need to switch phones. This one is definitely not working for me. Not the best for live broadcast or for anything for that matter. iPhone 6 is an old toy. What do you guys recommend? What's best device out there for live streaming on YouTube? Hans, what do you use? You used to live stream a lot during the winter, so I'm assuming something with a very good battery. Yeah, I don't know what you were using, but it seemed to definitely work better than what I'm using. So I switched to the Loon, as I said before. Hi, Justin. As I said before, on this little pond right here, the bass are so aggressive that sometimes they will jump out of the water to try to grab swallows when they're drinking on the wing. Taking a little break here in Iowa and trying to catch a fish on camera, I guess. I did manage to catch a few. My GoPro batteries are done. Let's see if I can catch one on the Whopper Plopper. Got one. Oh, not the biggest of bass, but still a fish. And I went for the this is the bass. This is the bait. Just slammed it so hard that I don't think there was any way for it to get off the hook. They do seem to be shallow, but for some reason the chatterbait I was using wasn't digging deep enough. So I was almost using it as a jig, letting it drop and then popping in. Hi, Christine. I love the Loon Whopper Plopper. And this size, with this size trebles, the only thing you have to be careful with is you don't get those trebles. Ow, I missed that one. You don't get those trebles in your thumb or hand or anywhere on your face or something. You don't want that. Yeah, that was an aggressive strike out in the deeper section. I need to get a tripod. There we go. I don't know how well you can see. It's not a big one, but again, aggressive fish. Sorry about that. My friend tried to call me on the phone. And here's that fish again. Not the biggest bass, but very adamant about hitting that Whopper Plopper, which is good. Let's see if I can get another one. I'm kind of ripping it and letting it sit. I know, James, it wasn't you this time. It was Cosmin. This guy's even crazier than us about fishing. He's probably getting ready to slay some walleyes in northern Wisconsin, northern Illinois again. So who else is on here? So far I saw Justin and Christine. I know Grant tuned in earlier. Virginia Fisherman was in. And for some reason the broadcast cut out just as it was getting interesting. Guess I'm gonna switch spots again before this dies. Here's another look at those goose eggs. I'm gonna let the geese come back and do their parental duties. Although I'm pretty sure the guys who manage this pond will come and kick in their eggs as they always seem to do here. I don't know how good of a policy that is, especially for the waterfowl hunters. I bet that's not something they like to hear, but I guess people who have ponds like that choose their ways to manage wildlife, and geese don't seem to be a very welcome guest in those ponds. They seem to crap all over the place and bring in ticks and other unwanted matters. What do you guys use against ticks? I know James was talking about some essential oils. Yeah, the size isn't there today. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the big ones seem to get off a lot easier. 100% DEET. You spray that directly on your face, in your eyes. I bet that's gonna work miracles. Gonna help with your allergies. Yeah, I know a lot of people are allergic to it. Plus, I hear it's a little cancerogenic. Drink it. Yes, it gets through your pores really good. Since this also doesn't seem to work as well, I have another trick up my sleeve that I'm gonna switch to for a second here. So I'm gonna get the... Oh, I know, Christine, you told the story. We're happy you're over this. So I have this little weird bait that I wanted to try. The top part is some sort of an imitation chatterbait, and the bottom part is some sort of a weird creature bait that Mr. Tackle Box sent me with my walleye box, for which I gave them an earful. And I've always thought that if anywhere I'm gonna catch a fish, it would be out here on this pond, because the fish here seem to be insane. So let's see if I'm right. Cast wise, I got it out. Now the colors are kind of dark, so that hopefully is gonna work with the current conditions. Oh, I'm even getting a little bit of a chatter out of it. Let's see if it's gonna do its magic. Yeah, it's definitely not as good as I wish it would be. I'm gonna try and work it as a jig. The purple larva, I know, it's like a hellgrammite, but a giant one. You're right, that would work really good on smallest if I find the right size ones when they're active. Ain't no smallies in this pond. I'm guessing a lot of bass, few pike, bunch of bluegills that the bass are feeding on. Oh yeah, you've seen the videos by North Dakota yak fisherman. He kills them on those hellgromites that he got from that Japanese company. They definitely seem to like those out there, but those are some humongous smallies. This guy catches like a half dozen of 20 inches every time he gets out. Xander throws hellgromite by K&D tackle. I don't even know what that brand is. Let's switch spots once again before I have to head back on the road. I'm gonna try one other spot. Michigan has a lot of bait companies. Michigan also has long winters, so guys have nothing to do but dream about fishing all winter long, I guess. So let's see what happens here. There's another goose egg. All right. Let's see, we got some grass issues. Let's try this again. I'm gonna make a shorter cast. And again, this time I'm basically using it as a jig. The chatter part is definitely not adding anything to the action. I don't know how much I like those jointed chatter baits. They don't seem to have the same action as the real deal. A bladed jig, in my opinion, has to be a one-piece thing, not a jointed. Well, this definitely manages to catch a bunch of weeds, if anything else. They all seem to like the hellgromites in this pond. Okay. Mr. Tackle Box, you have to excuse me, but I'll go back to Whopper Plopper because that seems to actually work. Unlike your little experiment here. It was actually meant to catch walleyes. So I'll go back to the loon Whopper Plopper for the final couple of minutes. Let's see. Back in the game. Super overcast here. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to lay low because the water in this pond is actually crystal clear. It's spring fed, so there we go. Oh, yeah. I horsed it way too much. That was not good. And now I have a beautiful knot in my line. Okay, That's one of the good things about braid, that most of the knots can get out easy. Doesn't always work that way, but well, we've been live for 15 minutes. I haven't had too much of action to show you. At least not the size of fish that I wanted to show you. Let's go back and see if I can get this one that I just missed. Nope. Switch directions here for a moment. Okay. This one hit it on the drop. Oh, okay. Nice fish. I hope it doesn't come off. Okay. Look at this one. That's a beautiful Iowa largemouth. Take another quick look at it. Hit the Whopper Plopper as soon as it dropped. So this goes back to my theory of them really paying attention to the sky and attacking everything that moves. I bet they'll go after baby geese and ducklings. Which reminds me, I have one of those suicide ducks in the truck, but that's gonna be for a future attempt. I don't have the time for that now. It's getting dark. I have another couple of hours of driving to do so. I'm happy with what I caught already, but if I catch a couple more, I'm not gonna complain either. Okay. Fish on. Fish on. Oh my God. It's another nice one. Don't come off. Right there in the weeds and in the muck. Let's see what I got going on. This is insane. I don't think I have the fish still. Well, looks like I still do. I have no idea what's going on here. Having technical difficulties here, guys. I apologize for that. There's the fish. Whew. Wow. It was worth the fight. Thanks, buddy. Let's see what we got going on here. Managed to tangle me really good. Wow. Well, that's turned out into a pretty successful outing already. I don't know how many more does this pond have for me tonight. This is why I love doing what I do, because even when the days aren't the best, it allows me for little adventures like these in spots that I would otherwise never visit. I would really like to catch another one. I've been going on for 20 minutes now. Not sure how many guys tuned in to watch this. A lot more action off camera before, as usual. Let's catch a big girl and with a bang. Hit the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. Share it out with social media anywhere you use it. Starting to get dark. Starting to get a little bit more of a walleye weather than anything. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, it's a little exhausting being down squatting like that to avoid the fish, but it helps the cause. Oh. We really love one more. One for the road. Let's go, Whopper, Plopper. Work your magic. It's like marshland here. I'm almost ankle deep in water. It's very rare to get a short strike on the Whopper Plopper, but I just did. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be cutting this short, guys. It is time for me to get back on the road. Beautiful bait. Links are in the description. This is my bass fishing outfits. Thanks to my friends Vlad and Ilian for the generous gift. I would rarely invest in expensive stuff like that, and this is a beautiful outfit. I really love it. It's helped my bass fishing game a lot. Do what you love. Life is way too short. Share this out. Hit the like. If you're new, please subscribe. LyubakaVideo. I'm hoping to reach 5,000 subscribers soon. My other channels have been growing too. Lubo Antonov is almost at 23,000 as we speak, on the road to 25K. Thumbs up. Much love.